What is up, Hiking with Chris Nation? We are back here at the Grand Canyon for the first time in a couple years. Well, my first time in a couple years, but his first time in like, I don't know, a couple months. So, today's the day. Today's the day. Today is the day that we recreate the hardest thing that I've ever done. Probably the hardest physical challenge that he's ever done. Definitely him. Look at him. You know. Anyway, so today we are going all the way from the South Kaibab Trail at the rim of the Grand Canyon, all the way down to Phantom Ranch, back up, over to Bright Angel, back up there. So, rim to river to rim. Not all the way across, but still coming back. So anyway, that's the day today. That's the plan. We're gonna get after it. Let's go.
And away we go. Man, I love the beginning. I mean, I like the ending too, but always have more energy at the beginning. How's everybody feeling?
Tired.
Tired? Ready to turn around?
Yeah.
Alrighty. We're almost done anyway. Just kidding, I'm a liar. Just passed a house cat that lives down here. It's got a tag that says, I live at South Kaibab.
Monday is not recommended. Do a long distance, extreme heat, and nearly 5,000 feet of elevation change.
If you think you have the fitness and expertise to attempt this extremely strenuous hike, please seek advice from a park ranger at the Backcountry Information Center.
Can you unhook my hat?
All right, Jake, below the rim, first impression.
Nothing.
Nothing? No big deal, just a hole in the ground.
Another hike.
Jacob is like, he's pretending that he's underwhelmed, but I'm gonna tell myself that he thinks it's awesome. All right, we stopped here at Ooh Point. Of course, Joe had to climb up there just because he thinks he's cool. He knows he's cool. Ooh ah. We're already shedding layers. We just started. Is that better, Jacob?
A little bit.
Much better. All right, we made a little better time on that leg of the journey. We're almost to Cedar Ridge. See how steady I can hold this phone. Yep, right in front of us, Cedar Ridge, where they have bathrooms, but no water. Makes sense. Just Jacob doing some stretching. He was, trust me. Stretch, stretch, stretch. How you feeling so far?
Good.
Good. Look at that view. Wow. I mean, it's just an iPhone. If you really want to see it, come out and see it in person. All right, so that cliff behind us, we came down that sort of kind of switchback trails and stuff. Yeah, way up there. We're standing on Cedar Ridge. This is cool, out near the end of it. Jacob is continuing on without us somewhere. Trust me, he's down there. Still making our way down. That is O'Neill Butte now, above us. And there's Jacob hiking. And there's me. And there's Joe. Say hi, Joe.
Hi, Joe.
Yeah. I always love the view right here because you come past these rocks and then, bam! It's a canyon. Wow. I really am trying to keep moving, but you know. What do you think, man?
Big.
Yeah. Joe's got the tripod. So I like this part of it because it's the trail kind of levels out a little bit, so it gives you a little bit of a break from walking. You can kind of recover and everything. Not that going downhill is hard, but you know, it is what it is. Joe brought his tripod. He's making a pretty good video. I'm not sure what all he's got planned, but he's getting some good shots. He's better at the cinematography than I am, for sure.
Dang right.
Yeah, dang right. But I go on more hikes, so I feel like I'm better. Jacob found him some kind of, not sure what kind of plant that is. Asparagus? I don't know. That made the video. Say hi. Jacob enjoying some snacks. Joseph working on his movie. And me just enjoying the view. Look at that. Joe, where'd you say we are?
Skeleton Point.
Skeleton Point. Say hi, Jacob. There we go. See? Skeleton Point. Jake, what'd you find there, buddy?
A steak.
A stick? You gonna carry that out here with you? He's mining for gold. That Grand Canyon gold. What you guys looking at?
Nothing.
Nothing? Oh my goodness. We are roughly halfway to Phantom Ranch. You got to use big radio voice when you say that. Halfway to Phantom Ranch. Yeah. Oh, did you miss that sign?
Yeah. 3.8 miles?
Yeah. Hiking with my children. Doesn't get any better than that, does it? Y'all still having fun?
No, I want to go home.
Oh.
That sucks.
All right, I guess we'll go home.
Yeah, been staring at the same thing for like 2 hours.
I don't know. In my mind, it never gets old. So we're still hiking down. I got chocolate in my mouth. It's really good. Trying to do this without... Oh, there's the camera. Trying to do this without tripping because I twisted my ankle a week ago today. So I was a little worried, but it's doing pretty good. It actually doesn't hurt. But we are almost to the tip-off. Man, I love how easy it is going down. I just try to not tell myself how hard it's going to be going back up. Say hi. Hello. We are almost to the tip-off. I believe this is called the tip-off. This is where on the way back up, we'll catch the Tonto Trail down here and take it west over to Havasupai Garden. But for now, we'll stop here. I'm gonna use the bathroom and we'll continue on down to Phantom Ranch. It's been a great hike so far, y'all. There's Joe coming down the trail. He gets behind because he, like I said, he's shooting a really cool video. So he's setting up tripod and getting some legitimately good shots. Not just the shaky iPhone video that I'm shooting, but his is actually gonna look pretty good on the screen.
It's actually a quadrupod. It's got 4 legs.
A quadrupod, my bad, sorry, nerd! It still cracks me up that in these bathrooms it says no chemical toilet disposal. I'd like to see the RV that somebody can get here. A little behind the scenes of Joe's process here. He sets up the camera on the tripod, 4-footed tripod, and he'll just walk by. And then later, you know, he'll put music and stuff to it, and finished product is always really cool. So this is the Tonto Trail. It says Tonto West. On the way back up, we'll take this trail over to the Havasupai Garden. But not yet. There's Jacob getting his meditation on. Oh, we should have brought the nunchucks. That'd be a good place to do drills.
That's so sick.
That'd be awesome. Speaking of, I got him in my bed. No.
Dude.
I didn't. That'd be cool.
Dope.
Great view of the river down there too. Try to zoom in here without losing you. Yeah. It's a cool spot. I love this part of the canyon. See that drop off right by the trail? Isn't that cool? When you get between those two boulders there, it's a pretty cool spot. Say hi, Jacob. Say hi, Joe. Hi, Joe. Look at this kid. Be careful, don't scare your father. Okay, Dad, I'm gonna climb up here. Goodness. This part is so cool. What do you think, Jake?
Long way down.
Yeah. It feels like another planet down here.
Yeah, otherworldly.
Yeah. Otherworldly. That's it. Joe's all set up over here for his next piece of cinematography. All right, we'll let you do your thing. Have to get the obligatory shot of the mules. Man, I love this part of the trail. It's super cool. Well, I mean, there's shade, but it's cool to look at. Alrighty, can't let these guys get too far ahead or I'll never catch up. I'm just kidding, they'll wait for me, but you know what I mean. Up here, just enjoying this view at this little point with my kiddos. It's a good view. I don't know how well you can see it. That's the Silver Bridge. right down there. It's currently closed, so we're gonna have to backtrack on the way back up. But there's the Black Bridge. Let me zoom in. I think you can see the shadow of it on the river better than you can the bridge. But we'll go across that, and then we'll have to come back and backtrack up to here, but that'll be fine. It's all Grand Canyon, right? Alrighty. There's a good shot of the Black Bridge. Still got to do all these switchbacks to get to it. But that's all right. We're strong. It's a downhill. Downhill's easy, right, Jake?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Easy. Right, Joe? Downhill is easy?
Yeah, downhill's chilling.
Yeah, man. Still working on climbing down. Whew. Oh, look. More switchbacks. I'm only freaking out because we have to come back up this way. We'll be fine, right, Joe? Yeah, no problem. You're not even tired, are you? Chilling.
Not breathing heavy, legs are chilling.
Yeah. We made it to the Black Bridge. Well, we pretty much made it to the Black Bridge. Let's see. Jacob went down. He's somewhere. There he is. Say hi, Jake. Yeah, he's heading towards the cave, little man-made cave. I see a squirrel, but I'm not going to aim at it because you'll never see it on this video. But yeah, Black Bridge, we're going to cross the Colorado. What do you think, Jake? It's dark in there, right? Yeah, we don't need a light. Once we get past what you can see here, it'll open up on the other side. What do you think, man?
Pretty sick.
Tunnel to the Black Bridge?
Yeah.
Alrighty, let's make some time. Such a cool spot, man. Colorado River looking to the east. There's Joe setting up some more shots. I'm excited to see his video. It's gonna be good.
Alrighty, Hiking with Chris Nation. We've made it to the bottom of the Grand Canyon. It has been about 7 miles so far. We're about 4 hours and 40 minutes in at this point. Say it takes about double the time getting back out, so maybe about 9 hours, something like that. Who knows? But at the bottom, having a good time. Just went to Phantom Ranch. There's Jacob. Got our lemonade, got the refreshment done. We're gonna start the trek back up. We are chilling.
Yeah, like he said, leaving Phantom Ranch. Now the real work begins. Well, I mean, it's still a little bit relaxing. Once we get down to the river, cross the Black Bridge, then the real work begins. I think this is called Bright Angel Creek. I could be wrong. What do you think, Jake? Does that water feel good?
Cold.
Yeah. Good pictures?
Yep.
Yeah. All right, we're back at the Black Bridge. Gonna make a little turn here, cross that bridge, and then then the work starts, climbing out of here. Joe, you ready for this?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, I know these boys are more ready for it than I am. I'm just trying to, hype everyone up so I'll feel better about it. I'm not scared. We're fine. Proper preparation, training, nutrition, hydration. What could go wrong? Back through the tunnel, leaving the Colorado River to climb back out of the Grand Canyon. Yeah, still on the climb out. I think we're maybe halfway to the tip-off, maybe. I don't know. Maybe that's just a lie that I tell myself. These kids are wearing me out, y'all. Whew, I'll make it though. I ain't no quitter. Whew, man, it is break time on the trail. We are, I think, really by distance, we're more than halfway to the tip-off. We got us a nice little shady spot here. Say hi, Jacob. Hi. And then Joe's back here eating tuna salad. It's pretty good, right? Yeah, it's pretty good. Alrighty. Whew. mostly I'm glad because I get to catch my breath. Whew. I love it when the trail levels out a little bit because those hills are hard on an old man. Hard on an old man. There you go. Let me get the words out. But we're doing fine. It's all good. Y'all having fun?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. All right, we finished our break at the tip-off. I love this shelter here. The wind blows right through it. It's got shade. All righty. As promised, we're gonna go up and catch the Tonto Trail and go west to Havasupai Garden, where there is water. There it is, Tonto West. 4.5 miles to Havasupai Garden. We got it. We're in it now. Tonto Trail. Whew. It's gonna be full sun for about 4.5 miles, but at least it's not a whole lot of elevation gain and loss on this one. So we'll be all right. A little bit of downhill. You're not gonna hear me complain about it. So we're still out here on Tonto Trail. We're at a section where I can't see another human, well, other than my kids, which they barely qualify as human. There they are. But yeah, there were a few people at the tip-off rest area who said they were gonna come this way. I don't see them behind us. I think they were still taking a break. We saw a couple people come from Havasupai toward us, but we haven't seen another person in a little while, and it's kind of cool. It really gives that wilderness feeling to the canyon when it's just your little group and the trail, and you look around and everything is just so far away from you. It is super cool. It's easy to lose sense of the scale of this place. I mean, we like yelled and whooped and did like the woo! There's nothing, no echo comes back at all because it is so far away from us. Grand Canyon is huge. You don't really get a sense of the size until you get out here and walk it on foot. So come on out here. It's cool how the landscape can change out here. We get down here to where there's a little water and you get all this vegetation finally. It's kind of cool. Look, there's actually water. It's been so dry everywhere else and now there's water. I like it. So according to my GPS, I don't know how well you can see it there, this is Pipe Spring. Well, either this is the spring or it's further up there. But anyway, it's basically the headwaters for Pipe Creek, which runs down all the way to the Colorado River. There's water. Yeah, if I was running out of water, then I would take some of that water. I would filter it, but you know, I would take some. And then it just meanders its way down there. Pipe Creek and Pipe Spring. Here's some more of Pipe Creek. I guess it heads up that way, obviously. What do you think, Joe? Nice and cold?
Yeah. Quite nice.
Quite nice. Jake, does it feel good?
Yeah.
Sweet. This is just really cool. We're about 3 miles into the Tonto Trail. I think I said it was 4.5 miles long. Yeah, we're doing pretty good. We're setting about a 20-minute mile pace, which, you know, we're not setting any records or anything, but it's pretty good for a casual walk. It's full sun. I don't know how hot it is, 90 something probably. But man, the views are really cool. Like there's Joe. Jacob's around the corner. He's been making really good time. He stops and waits for us. But look at that cliff. That is just super cool. And then you can see the Tonto Trail up above it there. Lots of fun, y'all. All right, this is for you, Sam. What'd you find, Jacob?
I found the rock.
Oklahoma rock. Yeah. Guess what time it is? It's break time. Yeah. Well, I know we're getting closer because I can see the Plateau Point Trail off in the distance. All right, we are getting really close to the Havasupai Garden campground where there will be shade and there will be water. But right now we're just enjoying the views. It's fantastic. Trying not to think about the climb that's coming. Just enjoying the moment for now. They're doing some construction down here. Normally this would be the path to take us straight up to Havasupai Garden, but as you see on the sign, a little bit of a detour, but that's okay. Nothing we weren't aware of. So we'll just go down here a little bit and follow the signs. We'll get there. Normally we would go that way, but we're gonna go this way. All right, so this is part of a detour because they're doing some trail maintenance. So they detoured us up this way and they put in this temporary trail here. You notice they zigzagged it back and forth. That is the steepest thing I have climbed all day long, and I was suffering by the time we got to the top. Anyway, just thought I would share that with you. But now it should be easy traveling to Havasupai Garden, where I will take a much needed break. I don't know if you can hear the water, but I hear it. We are at the Indian Garden Campground. I'm sorry, Havasupai Garden Campground. We're gonna get some water and some shade. See that? 4.5 miles to the south rim. How's everybody feeling? Joe?
Good.
Good? How you feeling, Jacob?
Good.
Jacob's been running off and having to wait on us. I don't even think he's tired. Whew, I need myself a good long break. Because this old man is feeling it right now. Well, dadgum, no wonder I'm feeling it. Just over 100 degrees. I mean, it's not very humid, so it doesn't feel that hot, you know, to what I'm used to being 100 degrees with humidity. It's dry, but the heat does not care. The effect on your body does not care. Okay, we waited around at Phantom Ranch long enough for the sun to go behind the cliff up there. So now we should have shade all the way to the top. It's 4.5 miles, about 2,600 feet to climb out, and we're feeling pretty good. Ask me on my next video. Yeah, the next section of this trail, I probably won't be saying the same thing, but right now we're feeling pretty good. First time we did this hike, we were terribly unprepared, unfit. I was heavy. We were carrying way too much water. So by the time we got down to the river and back up here, it was like 115 degrees, which it's 110 now, but it's shade and it's gonna start cooling off. But it was like 115 degrees, and I was not feeling it. So we stopped at this little shelter here and slept for like an hour, hour and a half, two, I don't know. We slept for a long time, waiting for it to cool off, waiting for the sun to move over, and it finally did, and we got out of here. Yeah, but we're actually doing a lot better this time. A whole lot better this time, so let's get going. Alrighty, the sun is behind the canyon wall, and we got shade all the way up. So I took off my hat. I'm excited about it, I don't know. Well, it took a while to find one, but we found a cat in the canyon. Yeah, I'm not gonna try to keep up with those boys. They'll go on up there and they'll stop. They can wait for me. It's fine. My ego is not so fragile to admit that a couple of boys in their very early 20s can climb out of here a lot faster than I can. Oh my goodness. I'll be editing that out for the official channel, but I'll leave it there for now. He hopes not. Man. Okay, so we stopped here and took a little break because I was huffing and puffing and they were just being nice to me. But it's a gorgeous spot. I made him stand here and take a selfie with me, and I liked it so much I decided I'd put it in the video. But isn't this cool?
Very cool.
Yeah, it's so cool. Jacob, say it's cool.
Huh?
Yeah, that's him saying it's cool. Alrighty, thank y'all. So we got higher up in the canyon, and we got some shade. Back down to about 70 degrees, much more manageable. Oh yeah, we made it to the 3 mile shelter, 3 mile rest house, 3 mile thing. Yeah, take a little break, get some food, get some relaxation, get some rest. Yeah. But man, this rest house, it's got a window with a view. Check it out. That is so cool. They give you this information here at the 3 mile rest house. I just had to look at this one. Use toilets along the trails. Don't do that out there on the trail. Use the restrooms. Just so you know.
What is up, guys? After a couple hours of hiking, and I say a couple, but it's been about 11 hours and 20 minutes right now. After that amount of time of hiking, all of us are feeling a little bit fatigued, you know, Old man, pretty fatigued. Jacob, pretty fatigued. Me, pretty fatigued.
There you go.
Anyway, we are chillaxing, hopefully about like 2.5-ish miles out from the top, something like that. But like I said, 11 hours, 20 minutes into the hike, trying to make it out less than 14. I think we got that. Easy peasy. Anyway, it's been a long day. It's time to make that final haul. Let us go and skid it for real.
We made it to the 1.5 mile rest area. There's a bathroom up there. And then there's the, well, trust me, it's up there. There's the shelters up there, and there's a water spigot up there. But we made it.
Hello.
Yeah. All right, let's finish this up. All right, the actual rest house is up these steep stairs. Jacob went on up ahead of us, taking a little rest. He is human after all. All right, can't tell in the video, but it's getting darker. And I'm getting tired. Jacob's getting tired. Joe
Eat it.
doesn't seem to be getting tired. But there is the, if you're going up, that's the first tunnel. If you're coming down, it'd be the second tunnel. So we got that tunnel and one more. And then we'll be just about there. Excuse my huffing and puffing. But what a view, man.
Alrighty, Hiking with Christian Nation, that is it for today. We just did, what was that, like 17, 18, 19,000 miles, something like that.
It's like 20.
Like 20 miles. And it is just about 8 o'clock right now. It is 7:52. That means that we took 13 hours and about 12 minutes to do that entire hike.
Not bad.
So, not bad, not bad at all, not bad, not bad, not bad. Now we just have the little hike back to the truck, get some food in us, and then sleep, because we are all very tired. Legs are cramping, everything's sore. Yeah, doing good though. Fun day. He might die, but it's all right. Not a huge loss there. All right, guys.
Hey.
As always, get outside, have fun, and get moving.
Yeah.
Outie.